On October 1st, 2025, we gather once more to honor lives that shaped art, scholarship, public service, athletics, storytelling, and scientific understanding. These individuals stood on stages and mountainsides, inside courtrooms and classrooms, among ancient stones and living ecosystems. Each followed a path uniquely their own, leaving behind impressions that do not fade with time. Today, we remember not only their achievements, but their humanity, their curiosity, courage, intellect, and spirit. We hold their names with gratitude and respect. Lin Arison believed that art was not a luxury. It was a lifeline, a necessity, a force that shapes culture and empowers young minds. As co-founder of YoungArts, she helped thousands of emerging dancers, musicians, writers, filmmakers, and performers find a place where their work was not only seen but understood. Her dedication to nurturing talent transformed the landscape of American arts education. As a writer, she captured in her words the transformative power of artistic expression. She traveled widely, observing how art builds bridges between cultures and restores dignity to communities. To every young artist who once stood on a stage trembling with hope, Lin Arison offered a lasting message. Your voice matters. And because of her, thousands learned that their dreams were worth fighting for. Edward J. Kennedy devoted his life to public service, serving as mayor of Lowell and later as a Massachusetts state senator. He approached leadership with steadiness and a deep respect for the communities he served. Kennedy understood that local government is where democracy is closest to home, where decisions shape streets, schools, and everyday lives. He worked to improve economic opportunity, infrastructure, and public safety. Colleagues knew him as principled, practical, and committed to impact, not attention. His legacy remains in the city he cherished and in the policies he helped shape. Jerry Leggio was an actor whose presence enriched both stage and screen. In roles across film and regional theater, he portrayed characters with honesty and depth, capturing humanity within complex stories. He guided younger actors and reminded them that meaningful work does not always require a spotlight, only dedication. His performances live on in the scenes he illuminated and in the artists who carry his influence forward. Balin Miller knew mountains not as obstacles, but as companions, vast, ancient, and alive. At only 23, he had already earned respect for his skill, discipline, and reverence for nature. He climbed not for fame, but for the horizon that called him forward. His life ended in a sudden fall, heartbreaking and devastating to those who loved him. Yet those who climbed with him spoke of serenity in his presence, a quiet understanding that the world is both beautiful and fragile. His legacy reminds us that adventure is measured not only in achievement, but in spirit. Don Monson was a builder of teams, of programs, and of character. As head coach of the Idaho Vandals and later the Oregon Ducks, he led with strategy, discipline, and genuine care for his players. His greatest victories were not recorded in scorebooks. They live instead in the athletes who became coaches, teachers, and leaders because he saw potential in them. The court was his classroom, and every game a lesson in resilience and teamwork. William Timmons worked within the complex structure of American government, shaping key legislative negotiations of his era. Opinions about his work varied, as they often do in political history, but his strategic influence remains undeniable. He reminds us that government is shaped not only by those in public debate, but by those who understand the power of consensus and compromise. Stan Beckinsale dedicated his life to studying and preserving ancient rock engravings, stories carved into the land hundreds or thousands of years ago. His work became foundational to the understanding of British prehistoric art. He revealed that history is not always written in books. Sometimes it is etched into the earth itself. Dame Jane Goodall transformed science and changed how humanity understands the animal world. Her research in Gam, Tanzania, revealed that chimpanzees have emotion, family, and culture of their own. Through global conservation work in the Jane Goodall Institute, she inspired generations to protect the earth and all living beings. Few lives have carried such a powerful call to compassion. Gillian Tyndall uncovered history in everyday places, revealing the layers of memory beneath streets and buildings. Her writing blended scholarship with lyrical storytelling, showing that history is not only grand events, but ordinary lives. Her voice continues in the pages she leaves behind. Today we remember Lin Arison, Edward J., Kennedy, Jerry Leggio, Balin Miller, Don Monson, Christopher Sharpless, William Timmons, Stan Beckinsale, Sir Stephen Brown, Dame Jane, Goodall, Gillian Tyndall. Their lives stretched across mountains and courtrooms, Olympic tracks and classrooms, art studios and ancient stones. They changed knowledge, changed culture, changed communities, and changed the way we see the world. Each gave something of themselves: creativity, leadership, discovery, courage. As we honor them, we carry forward the parts of their light that touched us. In memory, they live. In legacy, they remain. Rest in peace.